Hello everyone, welcome to Keto Living. So today I am going back to my southern roots and I decided to cook a good down home southern meal. So today I'm going to share with you one of my recipes that's going to be in my new book. It's called Faith, Fat, and Adjustments, and it's a 50-year journey back to health. And that will be out hopefully soon. I've been working very hard on it. I've had a lot of editor edits and stuff to correct on it, but I wanted to share one of the recipes out of it that I personally wrote. So today we're going to be having oven fried chicken, fried cabbage, and a set of mashed potatoes, cauliflower mash. So let me put you down here and we'll get started with the chicken. Okay, so I know you see a bunch of bowls down here. And so what we're going to be doing, this is my little breading station I set up. And see if I can adjust the camera just a wee bit. So I have chicken thighs here. I use the thighs because they have more flavor and they're a little bit more fatty. And then I have coconut flour with some salt and pepper in it. I have an egg wash. And I have some ground up pecans that have been baked first to give it a smoky flavor. And there are 3 things to remember, 3 ways to tell if your pecans are done or not. Not done, and burnt. So you have to watch these. You cannot leave them unattended. When you start smelling them, they're done. Pull them out. I put them in a food processor and just ground them up. And then I have some mayonnaise. And this is homemade mayonnaise. And if you would like to see how I make that, just let me know below in the comment box and I'll share that with you. So the first thing we're going to do, and I have a sheet tray here that's been covered with the non-stick aluminum foil. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our chicken thighs. We're going to put it in the egg wash. And then we're going to dunk it into the coconut flour. And I like coconut flour because it gives it's more of a flour texture than almond flour. And since we're using pecans, I didn't want to compete with that. Then here's the kicker. This is where you're going to get your fat from. We're going to stick the chicken into the mayonnaise. And we're going to coat it really well with the mayonnaise. This is going to help your pecans stick to it. And give you the extra fat that you need. And I might have to add some more mayonnaise because this is not a whole lot. Then we're going to stick them into our pecans. Roll it around. Now it's also important to season every aspect of your dish. So I have salt and pepper and my egg wash, my coconut flour, my mayonnaise, and my pecans. And then you're just going to place it on the baking sheet. And then repeat. Okay, so I'm on my last piece here. Now, and usually I have a little bit left over. I'll just sprinkle a little bit on top. Try to find some places that maybe got missed. Okay. Now you definitely don't want to use any of the stuff over. So I'm just going to dump everything in one bowl. And I'll just have one bowl to clean it out. And get all this moved out of the way. So this is what it looks like. Now this is going into an oven that's 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes because it is chicken thighs. Or if you're fixing on a convection oven, which is what I'm using today, it'll bake about 25 minutes. So we're going to put that in and get started on our cabbage. So I'll just show you what I have. So I have cut up some cabbage here and just put it in a pan. I just cut it up in little pieces like that. And then I'm going to take some country ham. I use country ham to season most greens and stuff. I think it gives it a really good flavor. I'll use my kitchen shears here to open it though. Now, if I'm going to cook country ham, which I used to eat on biscuits, now I eat them on keto biscuits, I usually soak the ham to get the salt off of it, but I'm not going to do that with this. I'm just going to put some pieces in there. I don't think I'm going to need all of this because I am going to put some butter in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to put there in like that in there. I'll put that up in a minute. I'll give my hands a quick rinse. And then I just put about 2 or 3 tablespoons of water in there. Just so that when you move the pan, you can see the water in the bottom of it. And I put a tablespoon of butter in it. Okay, plop that there, right there. And then we're just going to add some salt and pepper. Even though the country ham has salt, I'm not going to add that much. Just a little bit of the pink Himalayan salt. I put that in everything because it's so good for you. And then I'm going to put this on, some cracked black pepper on it. And then this is going to go on the stove with a lid and cook for probably about 15 minutes. And just until it's cooked down. Now, I don't want it mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the stove. Okay, guys, just want to take a moment to say that the cabbage is almost done. The chicken is cooking. And tonight, I'm cheating. I'm using Alexia mashed cauliflower instead of making my own. It's a whole lot easier, and after a week full of kids and stuff, I just want quick and simple and easy. So these are really, really good. They're organic. I love them, non-GMO. And I'll show you when they get done how I fix them up to make them just a touch little better for keto people. So, I mean, they're good on their own, but I add a couple of things to it to make sure that we're getting the fat content that we need for a ketogenic diet. So I just want to come here and say that I am not being sponsored by Alexia at all. All this is on my own. I just like their products, and so when I find good products, I like to bring them to you. And this is one of the better ones that I have found. So I'll be checking back with you in just a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back with the cauliflower mash. So what I do to make sure that I have plenty of butter is I put a tablespoon of butter. And then because I want them creamy, like real mashed potatoes, I just stick a spoonful of sour cream in them. Can't hurt, right? And mix it up. So you let them cook 4.5 minutes in the microwave, and then you take them out and stir it. And at that point is when I add my butter and my sour cream, mix it up, put the lid back on it, and put it in there for another 1.5 to 3 minutes. They already taste yummy. And I thought I'd give you a glance of my cabbage. So this is after it's cooked down. I did drain the juices off of it. Because the cabbage has natural water in it, and too, you really don't need much water. And you can see this pan was full, and it's no longer full. Now it's more than what I'm going to eat tonight. So I'm going to have half for today and half tomorrow for lunch. But I'm so excited about this. It already tastes good. It's hard to keep my fingers out of it when I'm baking. So when I come back, I'll show you the chicken and plate it all up for you. Okay, guys, so the chicken's out of the oven. It's been sitting for about 5 minutes, and that's really important to let your chicken sit for a few minutes so all the juices can come back inside of it. And then I've already plated my cabbage and fake mashed potatoes. And so I'm just going to plate a piece of chicken. Oh, my crust came off. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is that I did cover this up halfway through because once the pecans start getting dark on top, you want to cover that up and let it finish baking after that. So I'm going to move this out of the way and slice into it and see how it is. It looks so yummy. And I'm just going to take a bite with everything. Try to anyway. That is so good, y'all. I love the crunch that the pecans give it. It's just a really good flavor. So, yep, I'm real happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you will try it. Please give our video a thumb up if you do. And next week, I plan on cooking another southern dish. I'm planning on cooking a pork roast, collard greens, and I'm not sure. I'll probably have another mash or something, but I'm going to do a little bit different. We're going to do a cheddar cheese mash. All right, my friends, thank you for joining us. And if this is your first time joining my channel, please hit that little button up there and join our channel. Thank you for watching. Bon appetit. Bye.